Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Let's Talk Anime. Today we are going to talk about none other than Dragon Ball Super, the finale episode, the miraculous conclusion. Farewell Goku until we meet again. This was truly a finale. I mean, it picks up right where they left off, with Goku's Ultra Instinct elapsed and his body under this huge physical toil. Jiren is on the verge of victory. And then enters Frieza. You heard me right. It's Frieza of all people that saves Goku from falling out. And another twist is the appearance by Android 17, whom until a few episodes back we all thought he was like dead. Although, bonus points for few of you guys who figured there was a twist coming in. Great job. With Goku under no fighting condition, Android 17 and Frieza starts to tag team against Jiren. With Frieza's ruthless fighting skills and of course ruthless bad-mouthing skills and Android 17's surprise attacks, their combo seems lethal and they push Jiren to the verge of defeat. And he has even accepted defeat. And right then, Topo and his encouraging words where he thanks Jiren for all that he has done for them and calling him the ultimate warrior boosts his fighting spirits and instills something like trust in Jiren, something that he has never believed since his childhood days. With his new potential blasting at Frieza and Android 17, they are pushed back into a barrier. In moments, Universe 7 from being offensive to defensive mode. That was amazing transition. Goku realizing that his fellow team members need his hand, once again steps in to protect Universe 7. And I have to be honest, the little conversation that Goku, Frieza and 17 has inside the barrier was kind of touching, you know. And for the first time in his life, Frieza believes Goku. He asks Goku, do you remember the promise that you have made to me? And Kakarot, ensuring him that his word means everything, instills faith in Frieza. And with Goku and Frieza tag teaming and Android 17 as their backup, Universe 7 comes back fighting against Jiren. And I have to be honest, the fighting choreography was fantastic. The background score, the animation, the choreography, every point was like checked. It was so beautiful, very well done. And you could even see Frieza asking Goku to, like just push himself to Jiren, and he was ready to make the self-sacrifice of taking him down along with him. Because Jiren was so mighty strong, Frieza and Goku pushed Jiren out of the tournament and leaving everything in the hands of 17. With that, Jiren realizes, so this is the power of Universe 7. Trust and teamwork. Those two has been the moral concept of this tournament of power. And those concepts come to great life, especially in this final episode. With the entire storyboard, you could see how the characters have progressed. Teamwork that saves Universe 7 in the end. It was very well done and very well told. Hands off to Toriyama for delivering this amazing episode with this great message. And then you see, some words of gratitude being exchanged between the two universes and great progress by Android 17, where he finally matures as a human being. He is an android, so maybe I'm technically wrong there. Anyways, he finally matures and asks for this great wish of reviving all the destroyed universes rather than asking for a stupid cruise wish. Have to give kudos for you that. Have to give kudos for the final wish. And with all the universes revived, you can see this happy ending on the horizon. It was so beautiful. It was very well done. It was a fantastic episode. And this episode was little bit different from the usual Dragon Ball episodes where, the power-ups are the main theme. Whereas here you see tag teaming has become main fuel for this episode. And another surprise which I really liked was You don't see Goku being the center stage. You see Frieza, Android 17 sharing equal importance in this final episode. That was a very nice touch there as well. Now, overall, I felt this was a fantastic episode. No drawbacks, nothing to blame, just beautiful. Just beautiful animation, just great content is what I felt. For me personally, the pros of this episode was well paced. There was a good balance of power between all the players. Like I mentioned, Goku, Frieza, Android 17 had equal importance to play in this final episode. And even towards the end of the series, it's kind of called that Jiren is the ultimate and powerful warrior in the universe, and he is very closely matched up with Goku. It doesn't come to a precise conclusion like who is the strongest. So that was very interesting for me as well. The background score was so beautiful. As a series, there were like certain areas where I felt the score wasn't great, but this episode nails it. Same thing with the fighting choreography and animation. Toei Animation did a great job. Hands off to you guys. And I have to mention this, Goku's voice actor, Masako Nazawa's voice acting was phenomenal. I mean, she truly brought Goku's innocence as well as his strong warrior personalities and his great leadership skills, especially in those scenes inside the barrier where you could see Goku negotiating with Frieza, where he tells him that his word means a lot and he could never go back on his word. Those scenes really, grasp the power that Goku has. Her voice modulation was amazing. It was overall a fantastic episode. The character progression by Frieza and Android 17 were really cool. Though this episode was majorly just focused on fighting and not much on storytelling, it was very well delivered. And as for the cons, episode per se, I had nothing. As a series, there were many things that comes to my mind, but this episode was a true gem. It compensates for everything that the series has lacked. The Tournament of Power, once you enter Tournament of Power in itself, the series kind of like picks up the pace, and the last 10 episodes or so really gets you to do binge watching, and then you have this cherry on top episode where you're left with nothing but this huge smile and satisfaction guaranteed feel. Toriyama, hands off. With this, I'm ready to wait like another 20 years for another Dragon Ball series. Thank you so much. Until we meet again with another review. Ciao.